Okay, thank you very much. Now about our innovation. So I represent our pilot case number 6, which is about oyster mushroom production. We produce and trade fresh oyster mushroom in Hungary and beyond. And also we apply a circular approach in large scale because we have the biogas plant where we put the spent mushroom substrate. But as most of you have already seen our plant in Hungary, so I would not go into very much in details on that. And what we aimed in this innovation to expand the value chain and network with novel products and market, because what's our problem? And this was the problem which we tried to approach with all the 3 innovations. So on the picture you can see how you can meet our products in the retail stores, and what actually you can recognize that our logo is missing. But it's normal because our product, the fresh oyster mushroom, is mostly sold under the brand of the retail store, which is quite normal for all the fresh vegetables. So we have no direct reach to the consumer, and the brand is not conveyed, which I don't think we can change in the retail sector and in the fresh oyster mushroom market. And there are also, of course, some anomalies in the fresh oyster or in the fresh vegetable market with the retail stores. And of course, as you probably all know, there is pressure on plastic on the market and from the consumer side. So there is something to do with the current packaging solutions. So this was the starting point, and this is where we started to think of what the innovations could change it and how they could change it. So the first solution was to approach new markets, and we tried to think of new products and new recipes based on oyster mushroom for the HORECA sector, not for the retail segment, but for another sector. And of course, regarding solution to approach this new segment, this new sector, we need to have a new communication strategy and new messages. And that's a solution to intervention 2. And solution 3, back to the retail, new packaging solutions were tested and selected for the fresh oyster mushroom and for the retail segment. So now in detail, so for innovation number 1, which was new recipe and processed food for the HORECA sector based on oyster mushroom, we worked together here with CNTA, and CNTA proposed a set of new ingredients and recipes based on oyster mushroom. Finally, we selected the spherification process and the frozen aerated rocks based on oyster mushroom for scaling up. You can see these spheres, and I don't know, probably we can taste it, no? No, then we will. Tomorrow? Yes, I think that we will. Okay, so tomorrow we will be able to taste it. Actually, I'm also really curious because I need to admit that I have not tasted it yet, because we work on it to replicate it in Hungary. We work together with a restaurant, but we face some issues. So I would say that the trials and the improvements of the recipes are still ongoing with regard to the scale up of these new ingredients. And also in Hungary, we started some cooperation with players of the HORECA sector, with restaurants and associations, and started to develop a processed food for the sector. You can see some trials with tasting. We want to offer this to the sector as a processed food that are easy and quick to serve and finalize. So basically, this is innovation number 1. We have some results, but well, the trials and the developments are ongoing. So innovation number 2, as we have new recipes, we need to find new ways of communication and marketing to be able to put that on the market. And this is innovation 2. And here we work together with University of Hohenheim, and the colleagues from the university proposed a two branding strategy, and we selected the benefit centered, which you can see on the picture, focuses more on the benefit of the product. So not on the company, but rather on the benefit. Of course, the brand is visible, which is important for us, but rather on the benefit. Of course, this is not the actual label. This is just a mock-up and an example to show it. And once we finalized this strategy and agreed on the messages, there was a survey, a consumer survey, to validate this with potential consumers, and it was found that there were mostly positive answers with higher purchase intention, and the innovative content was also recognized from the potential buyers. And meanwhile, in Hungary, we started to cooperate with the HORECA sector and start communication campaigns with the sector. And last year we already have the first edition with the Heroes of Sustainable Dyeing. And now from September we started the cooperation with the Chef Club of Hungary that organizes the Meals of Hungary competition. And now in this year edition of the Meal of Hungary competition, the oyster mushroom is now an obligatory ingredient. This is a competition for chefs who will be able to develop the Meal of Hungary for the given year. And as a result of the competition, oyster mushroom now is an obligatory ingredient. You can see some promotion material of the campaign. This is about this Meal of Hungary competition. And innovation number 3, about the low carbon packaging technology. Here we again work together with CNTA, and CNTA did a very good market research about potential packaging solutions, and together with them we selected 4 packaging for testing, 2 of them based on paper and 2 of them based on recycled PET. First, there were packaging tests carried out here in Spain at the CNTA, and after that, in August, we also started packaging tests in Hungary, and we did some trials with our packaging line in Hungary with the large-scale packaging line. You can see some pictures of that. Now, but we found that all of those packaging solutions are compatible with our packaging machine and the packaging line. And we already had one storage test with the packaging, and but we repeated it again. So as far as I know, this second packaging test just ends this week. We are working on this. We are working with those packaging solutions. But the preliminary results indicate that they can work really well with the mushroom. So based on this innovation, what would be our value proposition? We would like to move closer to the consumer and creating more added value products under own branding, which is very important, with enhanced sustainability and efficiency through all the value chain. And as for the next step, we will continue to work together with the HORECA sector to validate the recipes and the branding. This interaction has already started, as I mentioned, and the next station will be a workshop with chefs of the sector next Monday, and then we will also continue the interaction and fine-tune the recipes and the branding strategy. Regarding the packaging, we need to check the acceptance with the retail partners and also assess the economic feasibility of the packaging, because so far we only focused on the performance of the packaging but have not checked the economic indicators. So thank you very much for your attention.